Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the TEQ Super Saiyan God SS Vegito and the Ultimate and Invincible Fusion being his tagline. We're going to see if that is just the case after his Extreme Z Awakening. So this is the TEQ LR Vegito, the 5th year anniversary, recently got a ZZA on DBZ Dokkan Battle Global. He is now a final trump card or Potara category lead of 170%. He greatly raises attack and defense on his 12 key, whilst also greatly raising attack and defense on his 18 key, raising his attack permanently. He has attack and defense of 140% with key +4 when attacking. He launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack as the first or second attacker in the turn, and he launches an additional super attack and has a great chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attacks, as the third attacker in the turn. He will gain an additional defense of 100% when attacking. In terms of his transformation, it's available from the 4th turn and will happen regardless of conditions. The transformation itself is really good, giving him greatly raising attack and defense on his 12 key, greatly raising attack and defense for 3 turns on his 18 key, and he will evade attacks guaranteed for 1 turn. He will have attack and defense of 150%, key +5, and a guaranteed additional super attack with a medium chance of another as the first or second attacker in the turn. He will gain key of 7 and an additional super attack with a great chance of evading the enemy's attack as the third attacker in the turn. For every attack he does, he will gain 1 key up to 5 and attack and defense of 22% up to 88% with each attack performed. He has a guaranteed super attack when his key is 24 or using his active skill. Now the big thing here with Vegito is honestly, you want to build him crit. So Vegito, if we count the super attacks he can do in blue form, in first or second slot he has 1 guaranteed super. Then, he has a medium chance of another. Then he can fire off another one if he hits 24 key. And he has his base one. So that's 4 attacks if he's in the first slot or second. If he's in the 4th slot, he can have a guaranteed additional, another additional, and another one. So that's 3 super attacks. So he's either 3 or 4 super attacks. Now if you use his active skill while he's in the 3rd slot, you even trigger the passive then, and he can do 5 super attacks, which is pretty gnarly. So Vegito definitely a bit crazy when he really gets going. The big thing about him is obviously he can then really stack that defense afterwards, which makes him super duper clutch. Now in the beginning, both of the fusions, Gogeta and Vegito, are a little bit slow. They're not the craziest fusions right out the gate. They're not bad by any means, but they're just not crazy. You know, we're talking especially at 55%, 3-4 million attack stats, nothing wild, defense 100k. They're more just there to float. They have the evasion for the 3rd slot, they have okayish defense after super. They're not there to do anything crazy, they're just there to get to their blue form. Now because of that, we don't really look at their link set before their transformation, although you can obviously apply that to Vegito, but because that's not going to be a consistent link set and the majority of your playtime will be him in blue form, you're going to want to look at Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Power Bestowed by God, Over in a Flash, Fused Fighter, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power as his links. Now Vegito is pretty solid in that he's on quite a few categories, and he tends to perform really well in a lot of variety of positions. Much like Gogeta, he's really solid as a floater, he's really solid as a 2nd slot unit, and both of them can do huge chunks of damage. Now at 55%, Vegito is affected a little bit more offensively than Gogeta, because Gogeta has guaranteed crits, whereas Vegito just has guaranteed additionals. What happens is then Vegito feels like he sometimes can't do a lot of damage at 55%, so try and give him crit gear, try and get him the ability to crit, because the moment he can start critting reliably, these 3-4 super attacks that he ends up doing become way more effective. Like they become way more effective. So Vegeta can really just, he can pop off. Like he can really realistically just start to really boogie down, and he can do some crazy looking turns where he just pops off for 4 or 5 super attacks and he crits on like 3 of them, and his defense after is insane, and yeah, he can look really, really good. Now, neither him nor Goku, or Gogeta I should say, even at rainbow level, are probably not units that you want to look at going in with as first slot units. I think Rainbow Gogeta and Rainbow Vegito with support have like 500, 600k defense. Yeah, that's good. Obviously that's good. No one's going to be a fool and say that's not good, especially Vegito. If he can get a couple supers off, he can retain those stacks because of his 3-turn greatly defensive raising. But it doesn't guarantee that the units are going to be able to first start tank. First start tanking is a lot about being able to tank supers. That's what makes it so reliable. Normal attacks are not so much the issue. The bosses still just do a gross amount of super attack damage. So here we can see him looking really honestly quite solid. He's looking like a really, really good unit. And yeah, obviously they have a little bit of a key situation. Yeah, you have to build up their key. They gain 1 per attack, so it can take you a little while. You might not hit 24 keys straight away. But overall, they really function nicely and they look really good. I really, really, really like how they look. I think they function so well as a pair of units. And yeah, I just think at the end of the day, Vegito and Gogeta are on par with each other. I think the exciting thing with Vegito is when he pops off, he's doing like 4 or 5 super attacks all critting, and that's where he's really at his peak. Whereas Gogeta, he's doing 3 super attacks all critting, still awesome. Still always awesome for both of them. But yeah, definitely, like you can see here, Vegeta really popping off. Tons of super attacks, by the way. Really huge, and yeah, of course, he's going to have great defense after this. Yeah, he's not going to take any damage. You got his evasion, because obviously we use the active skill. So yeah, he's looking, in that situation, fantastic, and you'll often see that used for him to really shine on like the hard content stage. So yeah, I think overall he's really, really good. Super duper exciting unit. I really think he's awesome, and I think they redesigned his kit and his EZA to really, really make him a super great unit. So yeah, that's basically it for Vegito. Like I said, link wise, not really anything to focus on. A lot of attack based links. You can gain a lot of benefit attack wise from link leveling them. They will add up quite significantly, and that's always good because they are offensively orientated units, more so than they are defensive orientated. They're never going to be first slot tanks. They will be excellent second and third slot defenders after super, but they are definitely offensive units, so augmenting their offense in whatever way possible is always going to be a #1 call and going to be really awesome and crucial for them as units, at least from my perspective. But yeah, I would say honestly speaking, these guys, they crush it. They do super well. Link wise, prioritize either Over in the Flash, Fused Fighter. You got Power Bestowed by God if you need to, even though it's not a key link. But Over in the Flash, Fused Fighter, those are the big key links, and key is important. You do want them to hit 24 key. It makes them so much better. Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, Kamehameha, Super Saiyan. These are very common links that you should be able to get quite easily. And Power Bestowed by God is more of a Patara based thing, but still really works out quite well. So yeah, that's basically it. Kind of surmises exactly what TEQ Vegito is about, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, that kind of sums it up. Honestly, there's not really too much else to mention. He's just a really, really good unit, and even at 55%, he is well worth the EZA and the effort. A incredible unit that does a fantastic job, and I think overall players who have both, or even just one, will really enjoy the revamp that they've experienced and how good they can be right now. But yeah, that's basically going to be it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, of course, please leave a like. It would be great to hear from you guys. Otherwise, leave a comment and give your thoughts and opinions on Vegito. Do you have him rainbowed? How does he do there? Do you not have him rainbowed? Etc. So yeah, it's always pretty cool. And just remember that at the end of the day, You can build or run units however you want, but I do always like to give my impressions and my thoughts on them, but you don't have to follow them to the T. If you want to do whatever you want to do, go for it. But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to give you guys some advice or my thoughts on what the best route is to go. But Vegito, top unit, top performer, and yeah, that's basically going to wrap everything up. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and bye.